Okay, guys, time for another rant. Something happened yesterday and I need to get it off my chest. I was playing a session in the porterhouse and there was a gang of English guys coming over for there's a big game, a soccer game here in Dublin this weekend, and they were coming over for the match, having drinks, and they were having a good time, and they were in good mood, and they come into the porterhouse while we were playing the session, and then this young enough guy turns around to me and says like, "Hey, my mate is a really good guitar player. Can he play your guitar?" And my reply was like simply like, absolutely no way. And like, I know some people get very kind of like about it. And he did a little bit. He got a bit like, "What do you mean he can't play your guitar? He's a really, really good guitar player." It's like, it doesn't matter whether he's a good guitar player or not. My exact words to him was like, "I don't care even if he was Eric Clapton. He's got a beer in his hand. I got my livelihood in my hand." And this is something that I hear it all the time. I see it all the time, and people are like, "Can I play a guitar?" Sometimes I do occasionally let people when I get a feeling that, okay, if I know them, or let's put it this way: I have friends, good friends, who I wouldn't let play my guitar because usually when they're intoxicated, I said no, absolutely no way. And that's the thing, like, you have to understand, as a musician, that guitar is my livelihood, and if something happens to that guitar, I can't work. Simple as. I probably could borrow somebody else's guitar, and I have a couple of other guitars here that I could probably manage, but it's not worth the risk for me. That's my working guitar. That's my go-to tool when I work. I don't come to anybody else's workplace and listen, can I just use your tools for today? Like, can I just take them with me and, go off and do something with them, And I know people get annoyed in the moment about that, like, who does he think he is? But, like, you have to understand that, like, I think really, really good guitar player wouldn't even come and ask me. Because I wouldn't go and ask, like, "Listen, can I play a guitar?" I just wouldn't, simply wouldn't. If they offered, it's a different thing. And, like, I shouldn't really get very emotionally attached to these kind of moments, because they're kind of passing moments. They go and they're gone, and like within the moment, I have to react pretty fast, especially when people are under the influence of alcohol. Good thing I wasn't, and I have to have a firm answer pretty fast, so that the situation is like solved. That you have a question, this is the answer, end of story. Especially because I can't get into long-winded conversation. I'm in the middle of a session. I have to play music. I have to move on to the next piece of music. I have to keep on playing, and that's something that some people just don't get as well. Like that, even though it looks like a bit of fun, I'm still working there. Like I have to deliver. I have to deliver a job. I have to deliver the goods. And. If you really, really want to join in the session, bring your own instrument. Simple as, I'm sure, but I'm all here for a weekend of fun and drinking. Fine. And then you definitely shouldn't be playing my guitar, because when you're fun and drinking, that's when you accidentally knock my guitar and put a dent into it, or even worse, drop it, or, anything could happen. And I didn't even have to get to the point of actually the conversation about that I tune my guitars to DAT-GAT. You can tune it back to normal pretty quickly enough, but I wouldn't be doing for somebody who I didn't know. Simple as, It's... I know this is a hard one for some of you guys maybe to understand, but like, as I said, it is a musician's livelihood, so, and I have a respect for the instrument. Like, I have a healthy disrespect as well, in the sense that I think they are tools and they need to be used. So I'm not going to be one that, worries about every scratch on the guitar, because that just happens. But I do have a respect for the instrument, in the sense that I understand that it's whoever you are, it's a very, very personal thing for you. And to expect somebody just go and, to expect that you should just take your instrument and give it to somebody because they just happen to play this instrument and they just feel like it in the moment, especially under the influence of alcohol. No, you don't have to do that, and like, do take care of your instruments, and especially if you're in a work capacity. If something goes wrong, it means you can't finish your work, you can't finish your session, you can't finish your gig. And we also often get that in porterhouse as well. We get people to ask when we're playing on the stage upstairs, and they come and say to us that, listen, can I come up and do a song? And the answer there is even more complicated or straightforward, whichever way you want to look at it. And the answer is no, because the stage hangs over a bit of a drop. There are barricades over it, but still, you're not working there. We are. So the company insurance doesn't cover you if something goes wrong. So you want to join us on the stage in the porterhouse, well, you better be working. It's simple as that. And besides, have you seen the size of the stage in the porterhouse? Have you seen how cramped it is? If you've under the influence of alcohol, you don't know where everything is on that stage. You end up probably stepping on something that is actually quite damn valuable. I've seen it happen. So there we go. That's my rant. Musicians, take care of your instruments, and those of you musicians who are out drinking on a night off, think the other way around before you actually go and ask somebody's instruments. Like it's no, I wouldn't do it. So there you go. Rant over. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, this idea, and what about subscribing and turning on the notifications. And I shall talk to you guys soon.